Bad Physics in Cartoons by Elizabeth Bridgham, Block 2, AP Physics. I chose cartoons for my final because they provide many examples of not abiding by any laws of physics, whether it's looking down before gravity applies or having a piano dropped on their head and being perfectly fine. It's hilarious, amusing, and non-conformative. Example number 1, Tom and Jerry. According to this first clip, gravity and momentum don't exist or apply to them. In reality, we know gravity is affecting us all at a constant 9.8 meters per second. The ball also wouldn't have been able to change momentum that fast. To make the scene more accurate, I would have the ball go into the pocket and then Jerry walking over to Tom and walking up his pool stick. Example number 2, the Flintstones. In the next clip, we see that mass and weight are only temporary. For as much as this is a fun clip, the reality is your mass never changes. And with the adverse weight of a bowling ball, it is incapable of bouncing that high or splitting in half and separating to hit the 2 pins as it did. To improve the scene, I would have had Fred Flintstone throw the ball on the ground, hit one pin, and the pin hit the other pin to knock them both down instead of the ball splitting in half. Example number 3, Bugs Bunny. In the next clip, we will see that gravity doesn't apply, and the closer to the ground you get, the less it applies. If Bugs Bunny had been falling that fast with an increasing velocity and a constant 9.8 meters per second, including gravity, it's impossible for him to simply float above the ground last minute. He would have sustained serious injuries to himself and his partner. To keep this scene lighthearted, fun, and realistic, I would have added a parachute to Bugs Bunny. That way he could glide down, yet still fall. Example number 4, Roadrunner. Here we see demonstrated an object in motion remains in motion even if acted upon by an outside force. However, that is not reality. An object in motion remains in motion unless acted on by an outside force. And in the video, when he hit the rocks, his speed would have decreased and eventually come to a stop. He also would not have been able to fly, he would have come down at an angle with a constant rate. There's a lot going on in this scene, so to correct it, I would have Coyote hit something and then just fall down rather than going through multiple rocks, still not falling and continuing to fly. Thank you and have a great day.